Definition of insanity. Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. I know you've heard this one before. The quote by Epictetus: "If you are defeated once and tell yourself you will overcome, but carry on as before, know in the end you'll be so ill and weakened that eventually you won't even notice your mistake and will begin to rationalize your behavior." It's been said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But that's exactly what we do, isn't it? Ryan continues here from the Daily Stoic. People do this all the time, right? We tell ourselves, I won't get angry today, and yet we do. I won't gorge myself, and yet we do. I won't spend the money, and yet we do. It's because we're in the same routine. It's because it's habitual. This is the biggest thing to me. I used to drink every day because it was a habit. I just changed my habits. I don't desire to drink. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not addicted to alcohol, or if I have one drink, I can't, I have to have nothing like that. It's just, it became habit. I came home from work, I poured a drink, and it was like our life. It was our lifestyle. Aaron would be in the wine, I'd be in the vodka. So what it was, habitual. Come home doing the same thing over and over again, and you wonder why you're not happy. You come home and you're miserable and you pour yourself a drink, you fight with the wife, you yell at the kids. Every night. Just gonna let that sink in for a minute. And I even have to step back and look at my life. I mean, there's someone in my life that I'm always have to correct and always have to clean up messes for. And so the thing I ask myself is the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again. When do we make the change? When do we cut the cord? When do we actually make the action to make the correction in our life? Because no one's going to fix it for us. We have to do it ourselves. It's interesting because when I change my workouts, I do my walk every single morning. And last Friday, tight open with my client in the morning, very little time. I figured, hey, today's a Friday. I'm going to be flying home. I'll be able to get home and do my walk. Because I changed up my routine, by the time I got home, I was exhausted, tired. Of course, thundering lightning storm. I mean, hail-sized rain. It actually hurt. I had to do my walk in the rain. And that was because I changed my habits, okay? So this is the same thing whether you have good or bad, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So if I go to the gym every day and I follow a meal plan every day and I read every day and I learn every day and I pour into my soul every day, and I've been doing this for years now, what do you think 5 years from now is going to look like for me? Do you think my life is going to progressively keep getting better or worse? Alternatively, if I keep coming home every night and pouring a drink and getting in a fight with a wife and yelling at the kids, and you keep doing that over and over again, what direction of your life do you think that's going? So that's where we need to learn from failure. That's really it. I have the ability to learn from failure. A lot of people don't. And this may be my superpower because I look to fail. Everything I do, I want to push far enough to know where too far is so I know where the line should be. So I look to fail so I can see where my range of fire is, if you will. Failure is a part of life that we have so little choice over. Learning from that failure, however, that's everything. It's interesting. Ryan says here, we consciously opt to do things differently, to tweak or change them until we actually get the results we're after, but that's hard. Because when we're doing something habitually, it's automated. We don't have to put effort into it, so it's easy. And people like the easy thing. They will always do the easy thing. And again, Alex Hormozy, one of the guys I follow, he talks about the obstacle being the path. Because here's the reality. Everybody wants the easy way, but you're never going to get anything of substance if you do it. If you put in all this hard work and all this effort, what you earn is going to actually be of value. And along that path, there are going to be obstacles. So the obstacle is the way. The hard path is the way. And there is no secret. I mean, it's literally lit up like a billboard. This is the way to success, but people don't want to do what's required. So, sticking with the same unsuccessful pattern is easy. So, if your pattern in life is leading to a place where you are not content with your level of success, it is your pattern. It is your habits. It is you accepting mediocrity. It is you accepting the easy path. It is you doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result, which is really living with insanity. So this is an internal question. This is one of those gut check questions. Are you the type of person that keeps doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result? Or are you the type of person that is consciously putting effort into changing the navigational beacon of your journey? Right? I look at life as a cruise ship, right? It's a big ass cruise ship. And man, we want to turn that thing. It takes effort, long and slow, to make those turns. Not like a speedboat where we can turn on a dime. But it takes effort. It takes conscious effort. But for me, today's lesson reminds me that I have some challenges at home I have to take care of, because it seems like I keep allowing the same things to happen over and over again and expecting a different result, which that's on me. Nothing's going to change unless I do something about it. That for me is a takeaway today. So on that, I'm out of here.